Before we start our today's presentation, the subject is mission interruption flight. I would like to put here a quick summary from our previous presentation, especially parts where we try to understand what is hidden behind all these nice looking charts, diagrams, and summary table numbers. Okay, let's start from very beginning. As we said, we are flying, right? And we would like to know how reliable is our aircraft, how reliable is our maintenance model, how reliable is our operational model. And for this reason, what we are doing, we are creating, or one of the reasons, right? We are creating reliability system, reliability program, reliability report. So they said this is the one part of the story. Another part, we said we need to support this system. And first step, it is we need to collect the data. We need to collect information about this aircraft, about our system. And then what we have to do, we have to develop, we have to create a data collection system. The second, as we said, we need to process this information, right? So we have to create data processing system. And last but not least, as we said, we need to understand what we want to see in our reliability program. Means that we have to create also our reporting system. So this is the second part. And third part, we said that all these subjects, all these systems should be based on our experience, based on our aviation authorities requirements, and based on our contractual agreements. Okay, so those are major subjects, major parts of our entire system that we call the reliability system, or can be also part of the safety system, and the aircraft economic system. And all this subject applies to our, as I said, I would like you to remember that it applies to our entire program, entire system, entire report. Okay, so as I said, before we get this nice point, get this the nice looking charts, we have to understand, right? We have to create all these subjects and all these systems. Anyway, let's go. Let's now start our today's presentation, which is mission interruption flight. I'm going to keep a little bit simple. And let's start from the graph. So what we have here, PC55 is aircraft model, mission interruption flight per 100 flight cycles per month. The reporting month is January 2021. So what we have here, we have mission interruption flight trend line and alert level. Next subject, very quick, it is a mission interruption flight summary table. We have here in-flight shutdowns, ground turnbacks, rejected takeoffs, and turnbacks, diversions, emergency, go-around, smoke, etc., etc. We can add some items, we can remove some items, again, based on our experience, based on aviation authorities' requirements. Next slide. It is all about the supporting table, supporting table for our mission interruption flight items. Very quick, what we have here. Date, MSN number 09-88-72-001, flight number, origin airport, destination airport, diversion airport. So in this case, we put here not applicable, this destination, diversion airport, Mission interruption flight, we had rejected takeoff, or sometimes airline uses aborted takeoff, right? Reason during takeoff, engine high vibration. So it's interruption reason, right? Corrective action, engine replaced. Mission interruption ground, we had delay, some logbook reference here, and comments. Aircraft 009 out of service, which is 009 out of service. Substitute aircraft 003. And if you want information about what happened, right, during with this substitute aircraft, with our delay, our cancellations, definitely we have to go to the delay cancellation section. Plus, if we want to see our what happened with auto service, we need more information. We have to go to our auto service again section. And both, by the way, the summary subjects we discussed during previous presentation. Next subject, 2.8, action items. Actually, this is last subsection in our summary section. Again, very quick, not spending too much time. This is quite straightforward. Number one item, 8825. We had some high-level removals which reached alert level. Problem with PSU, part number 254325-1, which is pre-SB 2567. So action, new post mode, part number 2543252, PSU. Probably I forgot here SB number, right? We have to add here post SB number. So PSU installation scheduled during, so -2. So before we had -1, and we decided, or airline decided to install, excuse me, remove -1 and install -2. And then installation is scheduled during C checks. It is fleet campaign. Okay? Status. Aircraft 1, 2, 3, 5 completed. 3, 6 completed. 3, 7 not completed. 3, 8 partially completed. Okay, here is some information. I just put this example, okay? Now let's see some comments here. 37, MSN 37, scheduled 23 May 2021 during 8C check. Makes sense, right? 38, let's see what happened. 38, parts not available, additional 5 parts ordered, delivery 12 June 2021, new parts installation scheduled during 5C check, which is September 2021. So information is very clear, right? The reason why it is not completed or partially completed. Then the action, right? What we need to do. So we ordered the parts, right? And then when we need or when we are going to replace or install new items. So all information here available. Okay. Next item, 8836, air system shutoff valve inoperative. Action, valve replaced. Status, reoccurring events 5 times last 2 months. Some comments here, we need to define corrective action plan with SOV, with manufacturer, put here, SOV manufacturer, right? Meeting with SOV manufacturer scheduled on May 2nd, 2021. And when we have this meeting, when we issue the May revision 2021 of our reliability report, what we are going to do, we are going to include very quick, very summary, the meeting with our SOV manufacturer. Okay, so we need this information. We need to see what happened during this meeting. What is the result? Now let's move to the next section, which is section 3, special attention list items, which includes also SDR. Now let me explain here what SDR, why I'm including SDR as a part of special attention list items. So SDR is service difficulty report, right? And this is aviation authorities requirements. And if you open SDR requirement, right, it is very clear. It says what to report, when to, how to report, and when, most important, when to report. Okay, let's say if our we are reporting our program reliability report once a month, with SDR events, right, it's completely different. And then, as a matter of fact, SDR system should be as a stand-alone system or part of the SMS. Now, I'm not going now to SMS side here, but just for your information, okay? And as a summary, to see what's happening with our SDR, definitely what we are doing, it is part of our reliability program, reliability system, reliability report. Not reading here the subsection titles, we already read it, but again, notes are here very important. Section 3 is event-oriented. We have to analyze each item problem individually. Number 1, and for SDR, Service Difficulty Report, and other safety items requirements, please contact your aviation authorities. Okay, now I'm going to show you a very small and quick example, which is 3.2 safety, which is this one, right? Again, very quick, very simple. Date January 1st, 21. Aircraft model, MSN number 05, registration 88, whatever, 36, whatever. Flight number 123, problem bleed air in knob, corrective action, replaced high pressure valve. Mission interruption ground, mission interruption flight, we had delay in minutes 25. This is logbook number, whatever number is, and some comments here. Reoccurring events 5 times last 2 months. Action plan with SOV manufacturer. And definitely, we already discussed, right? We can add here whatever action plan is. Okay? It's very simple. Second, 14 date, again, 14 January 2021. Aircraft model here, MSN number 06, registration, whatever number is 88, again, 36. Flight number 127, different. Bleed air in op, bleed air in op, it is here, right? Corrective action again, replaced high pressure valve, mission interruption ground, mission interruption flight. We had rejected takeoff and flight was cancelled, the cancellation. Delay in this case definitely not applicable because flight was cancelled, right? And here's the logbook number and again some comments, reoccurring events 5 times last 2 months. Action plan with SOV manufacturer, and we can add here whatever we want, whatever summary, or maybe we have some meeting a summary or whatever. Okay? So this is, as I said, a very simple version. We need more information, especially this item is related to SDR, as I mentioned, right? We have to go to the appropriate sections. In our case, it can be section for PIREPs on removals, right? Or, as we said, if you have SDR SMS system, which is part of the SDR, or maybe we have even SDR standalone system, right? We have to go to the system and say, hey, you know what? That's exactly what happened, and we already reported it through SDR system. Okay? But the good news is that we are capturing all failures related to the high pressure valve problem. We captured in our reliability report, reliability program on monthly basis. Okay? Now let's move to the next slide and section 4, fleet performance.